bring back the $1,000 to kill a PC option for patrons.
No.
That
Yeah,
doesn't even make sense.
That's why Bear Charger and all them.
That doesn't make sense. It goes to my bank account. You've got multiple bitcoins. Those
Wait,
things
do you
are
have
worth like
multiple
$100 each.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, that's a
I
pretty
got
good-
a quarter of a penny. I got a penny.
Yeah, he
of
found
a
some like
quarter.
pennies in the dirt. What?
Same.
Maybe you're muted to us, chat.
You're muted to Bachmann. Bachmann wants to just see dead bodies hitting the ground over and over.
This is Bachmann's new character. He speaks telepathically, so everyone just has to read the subtitles on Twitch. It's going to be bad for the podcast version, but we're just going to put all this metadata in. So, yeah, I'm sure it'll be good.
David will figure it out.
David will just read it. It's like, okay, so Bachmann says this right now. Hey, everybody. So good to see you. What an exciting day.
Damn.
We're about to kick drive campaign 2. That's what I call it.
Kick drive.
Kick drive it. I don't want to say kickstart because, you know.
All
especially since
right.
people are talking
Now
about
you
going
can
to-
hear me, you fucks. I love you.
Oh, well, you don't need to swear.
Yeah, no swearing.
I've been swearing this whole time.
So we're so excited that you're here. As we said before, you don't need to have finished campaign 1. We certainly haven't. Anything else from you guys, or just gonna?
Oh, sorry. I'm tweeting.
Oh, I should tweet.
I guess I'll
Hashtag
tweet.
2 if you'd like to win some
Tweeted?
beautiful Die Hard dice.
Where's
I
my
don't feel good.
What?
Can I?
What
Can,
kind of not feel good?
I don't have to answer that.
can I tell y'all
He has a headache.
a little story about this pen that I found?
Sure.
There used to be this guy, and I don't know what he did. When I worked at the hotel, like he would just hang out at the front desk. Like he got rooms there, but his name was Herman, and he was like not so vaguely racist, and just like would talk at you for hours and hours. And one time he came around, and he had got like these personalized pens, like they were from a business. And he just passed, and I just found it says "Hello from Herman."
I want one.
Wow.
The guy loves to do bits, and I
Yeah.
respect it.
I mean, that is a powerful bit.
Like he
that
had
I
a,
adore.
they're nice pens. Well, I mean, if they were nice, they would still work. But like they're all right. But like they must have cost some money
Yeah.
to get like
Yeah, because we due to GeeklyCon, sometimes people would send us test things, and I acquired one rad pin, and I was like, "Who has enough money to buy 1,000 of these, motherfucker?"
Yeah, but friendship is priceless.
when you think about it.
Yeah. You should have said, Herman. While I don't agree with anything you say, you're my best friend.
that is true. You know what?
I
Both
do
of
not
those
endorse
things.
you.
The
Tim's
bar
name
is
Brett.
extremely
My
low, but you're right on top, buddy.
So do you guys know what characters you're playing, or are you excited for Michael to hand us our character sheet?
What?
I'm hitting randomize right now.
No.
Pew, pew, pew. Man, you know what's really fun? And I don't know if this happens to other people, but I feel like I'm going to start getting so many advertisements assuming that I'm pregnant because I've been looking on baby name websites so much to fill out my character name and like my family's names.
No, I came up with my name like 4 years ago.
Oh, my
no,
name.
I use those like name generator, like baby name things like all the time for ideas.
My
I
name
used
is
it last
definitely
week.
a baby of today, for sure.
Yeah, that's how I came up with the hit RPG name for one of my characters, Andy.
Where's Fred? Isn't he running this game tonight?
Yeah.
Michael, no, you idiot! Really? Are you kidding right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are kidding. Well,
No.
oh.
Wait,
No, Michael,
yeah?
you're DMing this time.
No, what?
Oh my
I
Christ.
did the first one.
Oh my God, people are gonna think you're doing a bit.
Wait.
Wait.
I think
different
he
bit.
is.
Because if we were switching DMs, we would do this almost exactly the same.
That is actually a really good point.
Yeah.
We're not.
You can't tell with us.
I would never want to be the main DM unless you died.
There's Fred. Get in here, Fred.
We had a nice time playing our Monster of the Week show on Monday.
Oh, yeah. How'd that go?
Great to have so many folks around here. We fought a Wendigo, and when we were talking about it and bragging about it, Fred's like, you kind of did that. I was like, what? And so I think we killed a baby Wendigo,
Oh.
which means I think they turn into Wendigos. So it was just a guy before, and then he was lightly a Wendigoed. So he stopped him before he killed again. Am I right?
Damn.
Yeah.
Is that like a... Okay, so there was a comic book that I read a long time ago called Alpha Flight. That
Yeah,
has
yeah,
a
yeah,
Big
yeah.
orange man named Wendigo.
Oh.
Yeah. He's in the X-Men arcade game.
But it's
goes,
also like
Wendigo!
it's also like not a cryptid, but a monster.
It's a monster of.
It's like, is it like you cannibalize someone and then you turn into a Wendigo?
I believe it's a
That's something.
First Peoples First Nations
Yeah.
type O monster. I believe the monster in the Terror was a Wendigo. I could be wrong.
Oh.
Could be wrong.
Chad is so upset with me
Why?
because it's actually Sasquatch was the orange guy. I guess.
Yeah. Definitely there
guess.
are yeah.
Wait, Sasquatch was in Alpha Flight?
I don't know.
I love
Sasquatch was in the X-Men arcade game?
There's definitely no Wendigo is because he's around the blob. He looks like a Yeti. I'm right. I hope.
Sure.
I've been watching X-Files from the beginning again, and there's a whole episode like early on that's essentially about Bigfoot's wife. And I'm like, I can't believe I didn't remember there was a whole episode about Bigfoot's wife. She died.
Hey, you can if you find him, don't tell me.
Yes.
I'm gonna thank some folks who sub. Thank you so much, Zyrson. Thank you for 15 months. Thank you, Pope John Polly, for 4 months. It means a lot. Time Theft, Jeff, as always, thank you so much for the 20 months. Kinnock USC resub and hit 18 glorious months. Ultraviolet 121 resub for 4 months. Thank you. Shell 133 has also hit 18 months. Thank you so much. Marked Birth has subbed, and they've been here for 10 months. Thank you. Ag3, thank you so much for the 9 months. Fallen Off a Cliff gave out 5 wonderful community subs. Thank you so much, Fallen Off a Cliff. As always, it means a whole lot. Tater Tot gave out 1 community sub. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to Peach Cobbler 12 for the 10 months. Thank you to a certain special little guy I call Thrifty Nerd for 16 months. Thank you, DJ Evil Twin, for the 15 months. Ella Hanara, thank you so much for the 23 months. Kay Warwick, thank you so much for the 21 months. The Swindler 90, thank you for 17 months. Chul Kimika, thank you so much for the 11 months. Brotar, thank you so much for the 15 months. The Dead Chicken, thank you for the 6 months. These people might not be here. This was yesterday, but I still wanted to thank them.
Still gotta do it.
Yeah. Thank you again, Time Theft Jeff. Thank you, Andy J Max 90. Thank you, D Martin G. Thank you, Death by Kitten. Beep, 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 beep. Thank you, Chicken Noodle. Thank you, Vika Bear. Thank you, Human Filth. Thank you, Callan 7. Beep, 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 beep. Thank you, Archmage Era, for the 10 months. Thank you, Lumberjack Drew, for the 3 months. Thank you, Silent Echoes, for giving out 1 community gift. Green Lantern, back to back, huh? Gave out 1 community sub gift. Thank you so much. Death by Kitten gave out 2 community sub gifts. Death by Kitten gave out 1 community sub gift. Cumbertonian gave out 1 community sub gift. Kuso King subscribed for the very first time. Thank you. And Vagrant Ant resubbed for 5 months. Thank you, all you wonderful people, for taking your wallet and giving us $2. Maybe. I forget how much it is.
Can't believe Sasquatch and
$4.99?
Wendigo are different things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, they're totally.
They're totally
You can
Right.
tell, Michael. I don't want to put you on the spot here, but you weren't a weird girl growing up, were you? Who was very into cryptids.
You would know.
But the Marvel one does just look like a Yeti.
He does. Yeah, that person
Well-
is ignorant who created that.
Okay.
But then also, what's up with the fact that there's Yetis, Bigfoots, and Sasquatches?
It's just like
also-
bogey, grinders. So
Now that you guys are in Missouri, you should know that we have one, Momo.
Yeah. I was looking at Missouri cryptids. Momo.
what is
Yeah,
Momo?
Momo looks like a Yeti, kind of. A Bigfoot, sort of.
Like,
What are
like
these-
Missouri, M-O-M-O? Is
I
that
think
what it is?
Yeah,
I love
Momo. It lives
Momo the
down in the
monster.
mountains.
So
An ape-like creature. Sorry, Michael. I think I interrupted you.
This is way more
this
important.
is important. So I had issue 140 of the X-Men, which when I Googled Wendigo comics is what came up. I had that issue, and I think I also read Alpha Flight at the same time, and they looked very
Okay.
similar,
Got it.
except one was
Okay.
white and one was orange.
Got
I
it.
believe that
Gotcha.
is why I've conflated them in my brain.
So there is a character. Oh, I remember that. I had the toy of him, and it came in a 2-pack from the other person from Alpha Flight, and the toy was very booby, and I feel like my mom didn't like it to be in the shower because that's where I think.
I thought that
Like
person's
that.
arm was not an arm in that picture you saw.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said it. Because like there's like it's
That
like a
looks like-
black widow or somebody in a shield costume standing with her hands on her hips, and like from the thumbnail, it looks like just a huge rod of shadow.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, that's a big old dick.
Oh wow,
That's a
yeah.
huge
now I
hog.
can see
And like it looks
Oh my
about the
God.
size you'd expect.
Yeah,
it. Wow.
that's so true.
That guy's too big. He kind of looks like what's our best friend from last week? The wideness of him.
Anvon?
Anvon.
Little
He looks
tuna
like
can?
Anvon, but much too tall.
His name's Sasquatch.
His name's Sasquatch.
I just googled Sasquatch, and that didn't help.
All right.
Whoa, why does that picture have? Why's he got a big old hair situation?
I love
What
when
is that?
people aren't too sure what to do with Beastman pubic hair. They're like, I don't know.
Their junk zone. It was like, it's like a Barbie there.
Uh-huh.
No, he has a thatch of hair as like a loincloth.
Yeah, he
Got a
rocks.
thicket. He's got huge pubes.
Yeah, he needs to trim that.
Yeah,
he needs
that's-
to go to harrys.com/dragons or something.
Does that still work?
Does that still work? What else?
else? What
Amelia
else?
stumbled upon some Russian cartoons on Netflix, and now she keeps asking me questions about Baba Yaga.
Oh. What does
She's
she
like,
need to know?
no.
Can
Yeah.
we get her a little chicken foot? I went to a witch shop a couple weeks ago.
She needs
Yeah, I'm
one
sorry.
to keep her safe.
Is your
Yeah.
children old enough to finally talk about Baba Yaga? Find out now. Thank you, Ike Alb, for giving out 10 beautiful community sub gifts. Thank you so much. That means the world to us, Ike Calb. You're making the community larger. Thank you, Convertonia, for giving out 1 sub. Thank you, Jay Constant, for giving out 5 subs. Jay Constant, you are God. Super Slayer 93. Thank you so much for the 21 months. Vagrant Ain't, thank you so much for the 5 months. Archmage Era, thank you so much for the 10 months with Twitch Prime. Lumberjack Drew, thank you so much for the 3 months. Bob Barberty, thank you for the 17 months. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Okay.
And thank you to all of you for being here, you know?
If we never stop recording, or if we never start recording,
What
Then
if
we
we
don't
never
have to.
stop?
Then we have to do it.
then
Thank
we
you,
don't
Green
have
Lantern,
to
for
do
32
episode
months.
1.
I say we just go. Let's fucking do it, man.
Even though the chat is talking about who the thickest cryptid is.
I was just gonna ask you guys because that's a good question.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I feel like Sasquatch has got to be up there.
What
Slenderman.
qualifies as a what qualifies as a cryptid? I don't know where the bounds of that term lie.
What's the term? SRC?
What-
What are those things?
Oh.
That's like that's what Zoomers and young millennials call cryptids. It's like something like
What?
that. Yeah.
Supernatural creature monsters.
Am I right? Twitch,
Sexy
what do they
creature
call it?
monsters.
So
What
I've
am I
got
saying?
I've got access to the whole Power Rangers
SCP.
pantheon. Then
I mean, yeah,
Kids.
it's your Jersey Devils, your Chupacabras,
Thanos.
your
math
Nessies, not
man.
Thanos.
It's Slenderman.
It's just well, I just
Slenderman.
count
Well,
even
he's
though
like
he's a creepypasta.
Power Rangers had
yeah.
enemies that were entirely made up of eyeballs.
I mean, that's cool,
But they're not cryptid.
It's not
Okay? What's the
cryptid.
difference?
Because
A
it's
cryptid-
They're made
Legend,
from
urban
magic.
legend. No, but they're not
What?
real.
Well,
Okay,
that wasn't
what's-
in the definition that you gave me, though.
What is the difference between an SCP and an ICP?
Yeah, that. You know what?
no
You know what?
difference.
I withdraw. I
The
want to know
Sane
that.
Clown Posse is what SCP is.
God, I don't want to listen to the same comp.
No, like SCP is like the
It's all
it's like the
honks and bike
subreddit
bells.
type thing or something like that. So it's like your Slendermans, your Mothmans, and your big feet.
I just feel like
I'm
when I
probably
think of
wrong about
Mothman and Slenderman together. It's like,
What's the difference between
Oh my
Mothman
god,
and
that's
Mothra?
I was gonna say that is such a good combo.
but they're different though. Like
I hate you
because Slenderman came from the internet and Mothman came from
Didn't
the
the
woods.
Mothman also come from the internet?
And Mothman's
No.
real.
Mothman is real and bisexual.
Yeah, and Slenderman, I don't believe in. So that's the real difference. But now I'm gonna get
Slenderman's
got by the
made up.
Slenderman.
What about Goatman?
Slenderman could happen.
Chupacabra.
What if there was a really
No,
tall...
Goatman is different.
No, I
Goatman?
feel like if the only thing separating is like whether or not it's like somebody could believe in it, I'm gonna just start believing in Goldar, and then
No,
you have to
it's
accept
urban
it.
legends, Bachman.
They
It's
have to,
urban
you can't just
legends.
make one up.
Yeah,
Unless it's
No,
Slenderman.
it can't be from a show.
Somebody
a show.
did just make up Slenderman. is
Yeah,
the
they
thing.
did.
well,
Yeah.
that's the thing. Somebody
I
just
think
made up
SCP
all of
did that.
them.
Right, but like a person who's still alive probably and is like around. And
Yeah,
people
that's why
made
I
up
feel like if
Slenderman.
Slenderman and
Sasquatches.
Mothra count,
I'm
No,
gonna...
Mothra doesn't count.
Mothra
Only
doesn't
Zoom-
count.
No.
what have you been saying this whole
Mothman.
time?
Mothman, though.
Mothman.
What's the difference?
Ah, we have to start. We need to bottle this energy.
Okay, the meaning of cryptid is an animal such as Sasquatch or the Loch Ness Monster that has been claimed to exist but never proven to exist.
Slenderman's
That's
not
what
an animal.
Merriam-Webster says.
Yeah.
Then Slenderman doesn't count.
Apparently, a guy named Eric Knudsen invented Slenderman.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
the thing.
yeah, it's just like a guy.
Mothman-
why-
That's the
Mothman
last
doesn't
podcast
count.
Episode about Slenderman is very funny.
So you're saying none of the mins count?
Probably not.
Yeah, if
They're
it
not
has to be an
real.
animal.
Yeah, I think that's an SCP then. So maybe
Yeah, that makes sense.
supernatural cryptid foundation.
Okay.
Foundation with a PH.
Foundation. It's
Well, yeah, because like SCP shit is like Zoomers blogging to each other and then convincing themselves the Mothman and Slenderman's is real.
Supernatural.
So to
But
them,
I,
it's just as scary
somebody's
as
blog
Gucci
called
power.
into serious question whether Goldar was real for me. So
Well, you could do that, Bachman, if you convince Zoomers that Goldar is real.
that is true. Didn't they?
okay,
didn't
so
they come up
specifically
with it? That
Zoomers
is
have to
true.
believe that it's real.
Well,
For
I
it to
think
be
they're
an
the only ones
ICP.
gullible enough to believe it. Well, I guess and our grandparents and parents.
Yeah. Yeah, you just got to get it on Fox News or OAN, and then you're.
But they
and
would.
then you're set.
I don't think they would consider all that shit cryptids or SCP. So it is sort of a lot of what does the community think it is, right? Can it be hunted? Can it be discussed about? You know,
Can it be loved?
can you see a blurry picture of it? I think Goldar. We know what Goldar is. He's
Oh,
just
okay.
a guy.
Yeah, where is he
know,
from?
I'm
What
gonna look it up
planet?
right now.
What
He's
planet?
the
What's his
moon.
species? He was based on the moon. He's not
Where he
from the
lives.
moon.
It's his forwarding address. He's in the Witness Protection Agency from Saturn.
Oh
He
my
ran
God.
away with that big
On-
green candle.
Go.
Okay, the
ready?
green candle. That is true.
I'm ready, Michael.
He did though.
He did. Okay, I'm ready. Let's do. Oh my God, we're doing it. #2 if you want to win beautiful dice. We
I
do the-
entered and I didn't get the notification. Did you block me from entering?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Wow.
did.
3, 2, 1, go. We're recording.
Goldar's a cryptid. Goldar's a
Recording.
cryptid.
Uh, David,
Which
our-
cryptid would you fuck first?
Goldar.
Mothman.
Goldar's not a cryptid. David,
Jersey
our
Devil.
audio might not be as good, so you might have to tell us what to do. Thank you.
The
Oh,
New
boy.
Jersey Devil.
The Jersey Devil is a cryptid.
Is that what you
He's
call
from New
yourself,
Jersey.
Michael?
Jersey Devil's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
I don't like that cryptids have to be animals.
They don't
When-
have to be.
Who's
It's
the
in
what's
the
a
title,
boogeyman?
it says animal.
It could be an outfit.
And are not humans animals?
Whoa.
This is
I think
a,
once it's proven to exist, then it stops being a cryptid, right?
I would love to buy
Yeah.
followers.
This is
Huh?
a dear internet story, but when I was a child, we went camping in the Pine Barrens in New Jersey, which is
Oh,
where
That's
what
the,
so
the
scary.
that's where the Jersey Devil lives.
Yeah, it's there.
And
really-
and all the drunk dads like made a doll that was supposed to look like a devil, and they like had it on a string up a tree, and they
Oh my
told us
God.
a scary story and thought we'd all freak out, but instead we turned feral and chased down the person with the.
You went yellow jackets on that.
Wow, yes, you went little
So they're just
Mermaids
like-
are cryptids, and they can speak English sometimes.
It does count as a cryptid.
I hate all these rules because they're so inconsistent.
No, they're not.
It feels like
Who's I
gatekeeping.
want gold are in there?
No. If,
Stop
if there a
gatekeeping.
show about them on the History Channel at 2 p.m.
That's all. Do they talk about them on Ancient Aliens?
That's all.
That actually is, I think that is the bar.
Mm.
Sorry, David. It says we're peaking because we're, you know how we do. We love to scream, but our waves are good.
Fine.
But we only when we scream it get big. That's for sure.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
That's gonna happen.
What if we just whispered the whole time?
Okay.
Hello.
That's our new thing.
Okay, chat's saying I'm a cryptid.
What?
Wait,
They're just saying that to confuse you and gaslight you.
It's not confusing me. If anything, I've never been more sure of anything in my life.
No, it's like when they gas up the nerd in what's the fucking was it Carrie? It's like, oh, you're so cool, Carrie. You're the prom queen.
Yeah, and then
That's
they're
what's
like,
happening to
actually,
you right
here's
now.
pig's blood.
Yeah,
bitch."
they're gonna throw cryptid blood on you.
Now, skunk ape, I believe that.
That sounds, yeah.
That's plausible.
Yeah, squatching. That's a thing. All right.
Do you still want to do this?
Michael, more than everything, stop being a B word. I'm gonna kill you.
How many cryptids are in this episode? And before you be very clear on what a cryptid is before you answer,
None.
because I will call out.
That's not what it said.
Fewer than there used to be.
That's a healthy chat room. What's up, chat room?
What's up, chat room?
what is it? Oh my god.
They
That's
love to
healthy.
talk about cryptids.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what the people want.
Yeah, it's just like pouring blood in a fucking fish tank. They're going little freak shows about it.
Oh.
It's not. Yeah, the chat's usually not this fast, but it might be forever now because
Hi.
we're starting over again. I don't
The
know.
idea of a
Yeah.
bloodfish is like pretty
Ooh.
rad to me.
That's what a
Isn't that
leech is.
just like
Well,
yeah.
no, like
No.
I'm talking about.
No.
This is my cryptid. I'm inventing it right now.
Okay. Okay.
No, it
'Cause
is,
it-
that is valid.
It can only live swimming in blood. It's not that it sucks
Oh, I
blood.
love
So it's got
That's
blood
mitochondria.
gills.
It's not a fish, though.
It's not a fucking.
Alright.
I feel like sometimes I feel like I asked the question, but I'm the only one who knows what a cryptid is. Actually,
That's so true.
God.
Yeah, and hello and welcome to all the first time viewers.
Yes,
Uh,
welcome.
There's a lot of them.
bloodfish are the powerhouse of the cell.
so true.
All right. Yeah, fucking.
Michael, you have to do it. You're gonna
Michael,
do so
this is
good.
gonna be.
Michael, we're gonna be losing our minds.
You know, all you're gonna have to say is like, you open the door, and we're just gonna go.
No, I'm not gonna let you all talk.
Okay.
What?
Well, I said
Hey.
I want you to monologue 99%
I'm gonna just-
more.
I'm gonna go. Just the whole time. It's just gonna be me talking.
And then the Senate declared that the tax on all short.
Oh, is this a prequel trilogy, Michael?
Now I shall describe to you.
I move for a vote of no confidence in Viceroy DiMauro.
Fun. All right. Let's do the not real intro.
On go.
That's real.
Wait, I thought we have to do the real intro because we haven't pre-recorded.
We
it
haven't
yet.
pre-recorded
and we
it.
haven't scheduled a time to record it, so we have to do a real one because we won't do it unless we did it by ourselves. But
I mean, I guess we could do it. I mean, it's just like recording like we did for Leviathan.
We're just saying like
we need a
Our
we
I'm
need
so
David.
and so, and I'm
names,
playing
right?
so and so.
I thought we never have to do it again.
I don't think we're saying it.
Well, I
in
think
the
before
intro,
we
right?
introduce our characters, so we'll need to
Oh,
introduce
did we
our
introduce?
Yeah,
the
because I'm not
characters?
playing Time That Erodes Young Love, so you know.
Yeah.
Did I
But
just
what if-
did I
but-
just say Daggy the whole time, even
For-
though he was dead?
You may
Yeah.
have, actually.
For this intro, we shouldn't
Funny.
say the names of the characters.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, so let's do this different from the first time.
Yeah, yeah. This is a special
Alright.
episode.
And
you
then
know?
we can. That's how shows are. Like the first time, it doesn't have the normal intro, and then the next episode,
Yeah.
will have the normal.
Yellow Jackets
intro.
didn't have an intro for 2 episodes.
Yeah, which was very.
And
funny.
now the intro is really good
Oh,
and
it's so
weird.
good. I want more so bad.
It's so good.
I want
Alright,
season
shut up.
2 already.
Michael loves
Is
that
it
we're doing
me,
this.
or does that new Spider-Man movie just never have an opening thing?
I haven't watched it
I
yet.
haven't seen
It
it.
just
I thought it
goes.
did.
Did it? I
It
don't
just like goes
remember.
boop and then. Maybe you're right.
All
though.
right, we should start. I'm definitely just delaying now on purpose. Hmm. Greetings, adventurers. I am your dungeon master, Michael DiMauro, and my pronouns are he, him. With me this week, Tim Lanning.
Hey everybody, it is so great to be here. Thank you so much for having me. My pronouns are also he, him.
Jennifer Cheek.
Hi everyone. My pronouns are she, her.
Nika Howard.
Hello, my tummy hurts, and my pronouns are she, her.
Oh my god, me too.
Oh my god, hot girls.
Girl tummy problems.
And Mike Bachmann.
Hey everyone, I'm Mike Bachmann, and I'm playing a cryptid bloodfish.
Mike Bachmann, that's
Spoiler!
not true.
My pronouns are he, him.
That is a lie.
He is a liar.
Do you guys remember when we started this podcast? Nika, you can set this one up. And we're like, wow, I can't wait until we get to start campaign 2. I'm kidding, Nika. I love you. We're here. Like I remember us having the conversation. We were in our apartment in
Uh-huh.
Brighton,
Uh-huh.
sitting at that shitty table in
Oh,
our kitchen.
man. Yeah.
And we were,
I was combing my hair.
Yeah.
and it was like, when are we gonna start over at level 1? We're gonna play new characters. He's like, no.
Never. And
Never.
then 9 years later.
9 years later.
I feel like we're all in such different places. Like I feel like so fucking ready to
Mhm.
play a level 1 again, but that at the same time, when I saw how much HP my character had, I was like, no.
It's not a lot, is
so
it?
Squishy.
Yeah.
Jennifer was making her character, and she was like, "All right, what magic items do I get?" I was like, "None."
I'm like, what? Like nothing?
None. You get none.
Jesus.
What a big change, man. 9 years, and we're finally doing it. And so happy everyone is here to join us. If you are new to the show, you can come join us on Tuesday nights at around 8:45 p.m. Eastern, where we record these suckers live.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So then you get to see us, hear us talk about which cryptids are the thickest and the hottest, and what is a cryptid. The pre-show, it's wild. The outtakes, it's fun. You should
yeah.
come.
The podcast version is still the canonical version,
is.
of course. But I feel like a lot of people do it for the community.
It's
Say hi,
good to-
chat.
Yeah, it's good to hang out. So twitch.tv/geeklyinc.
Yeah.
Tuesdays, 8:45
And
Eastern.
we have a Patreon, patreon.com/D&D podcast. Our Twitter is @D&D podcast. We've been doing it for long enough that we have @D&D podcast. So
Yeah.
Old timers.
old timers. We're old as shit. Not really. I'm 35. I'm young.
I'm young.
My birthday's in like 3 weeks.
Let's do something.
Whoa.
I'm young.
Oh, actually, I need to message you guys about potentially doing something.
Oh hell yes.
We'll just hash it out right now.
Courtney's gonna come up, and we were gonna stop by and hang out at your house at some point while
yeah.
she's here, if you guys are up for it.
Who?
Courtney,
Okay, yeah, definitely.
sweet.
Nice.
I thought you said Tony, and I'm like,
Okay.
that rocks.
All right. Well, G's gang. I guess
Michael, real
I
quick, sorry, let
should.
me interrupt you. we also give away Die Hard Dice, which is our dice sponsor, our dice affiliate, on Twitch every week at the end of the stream. But we'll talk about it later. But just in case, if you can go to dieharddice.com, enter the offer code dragons with an exclamation mark, and get 15% off your order. And a little bit comes to us. That's a little ad, just to kind of lightly front load it so people, new folks, can see what's up.
All right, well, I guess it's time. I guess it's time to kick off the new adventure.
I'm ready
to rock and roll.
I am so wet from sweating.
Sweating, crying, snot running out of his nose. I
Pissing,
won't even talk about what else is going on.
Yeah.
It's a surprise.
You can't prove it.
Okay. The lands of Drunkeros are vast. Over the past 9 years, we've told many stories of this vast land.
Wait, Michael, slow down. So far, I've written Drunkeros vast. Sorry. I love you.
Michael, you're doing great. I love you. And I'm not being sarcastic. I do mean it. I'm loving this.
So excited. My tummy hurts so bad.
Over the past 9 years, we have told many of the stories of this fires. Now I'm reading fucking lines. Great. That's what our podcast is now.
Nice
Thank
job,
you, David.
Bachmann. He was in such a groove.
Thanks, David, for editing this.
I'm glad you did it, not me. Sorry.
Over the past 9 years, we have told many of the stories of this vast land, but not all of them. Our focus is going to go west, past the wildlands, past the crossroads, and into the areas that are cut off from places we know well. We're also going years into the future, after the tale of the Tower of Grey finished. But I'd like to leave that a little vague. Things are a bit different here. To start off, this land has been united under the rule of one Emperor Beauregard. He rose to power as a great warrior, renowned for killing the last of the dragons, and finally bringing some safety to the people. He also drove off the wizards and smashed the White Spire, so common people would no longer need to fear being bewitched or burned alive in magical flames. His secret was theonite, a magical metal with strange properties. It is said that in the right hands, this metal is able to control magic. He formed a new order of sorcerers called the... I haven't tried to say this out loud, Jennifer.
Whoops.
Ordinatio?
Yeah, I think Ordinatio.
Ordinatio.
Yeah.
Ordinatio.
He formed a new order of sorcerers called the Ordinatio Theonitis. They are easy to spot as their theonite collars. They're easy to spot with their theonite collars, which can never be removed. He was also able to unite religion. All clerics now serve Rhea, the god, the queen of the gods, patron of summer, ruler of the sun and sky, and keeper of law, order, and justice. The other gods are not to be spoken of, unless the speaker is fond of rotting away in a castle dungeon. We start our new tale in the year of 3122 in the month of the Queen, just a couple of weeks from Remembrance Day, a feast that celebrates Beauregard's great victory over magic in the White Spire. And
Michael, what year was the last campaign in?
Well, they have a different calendar here.
Ah.
So we're playing with popcorn.
Bachmann.
What? No.
You're rolling things in your hand.
No.
Oh, it's ice? Dice? Ice?
Listen, it could be any one of us.
The other day, I almost Googled silent fidget spinners because I'm constantly fucking with this thing, and I want to buy one for all of us.
I feel like we do need
What
that.
about those little popper things, the silicone
They're kind of
ones?
loud though.
Oh,
They can
are
make
they?
noise.
What if we
sometimes.
chewed on them?
Yeah, people love chewing on podcasts. I think that's on the top 2 things they love.
So I think we should start with Mr. Bachmann.
Oh shit! Hold on, let me create a character.
Now, Mr. Bachmann, do you want to just so your character he does not live where this campaign's going to start. He lives somewhere else.
Yes.
Do you want to describe him for us? Maybe start physically? And like where he is, like describe the building he's in.
Okay. He is hot. He's kind of wears like a long pea coat with like a black turtleneck.
A duster.
Yeah. And he's got just kind of like pretty like textbook attractiveness. He's very symmetrical, very unassuming. Got nicely coiffed black hair.
Okay. What kind of clothes is he wearing?
He's got. I mean, he's got the. He's got the.
Sorry,
the
other
coat.
than the coat.
Yeah, he's got the coat.
Right.
He's got
Only
the
the
coat.
coat. That's it.
well, I did say he's got a turtleneck, but
Turtleneck coat. That's it.
Oh, I guess I wasn't listening to
and I mean I can
describing coat. Yeah, but what's he really wearing?
I feel like years of experience of playing has made you like feel the need to confirm that he's wearing pants.
That's actually a good point because we did find out you weren't wearing armor for a while one time.
And then I ended wearing fish, but we kind of forgot about it. So he does have pants and shoes, and they're nice.
They're nice. Is
They're
he
nice.
human?
Yeah, he's human.
Wow. Wild.
Just a regular ass, nothing special human.
That's
He's
the
so
dude.
hot.
He is really hot.
And so where would he be right now?
He would be in a rather large mansion,
Okay.
sitting in front of a fire. It's kind of warm out, but it's customary to have fires going in large rooms such as these.
Yeah, the ceilings are so hot.
Gotta give him draft.
Well, I say sitting. There would be a solitary chair in the middle of the room, facing this fireplace, but he is standing off to some very large, like vaulted ceiling, like the large windows, staring contemplatively.
Is it raining? Sounds like it's raining.
Oh, it has to be raining. I thought.
Huge thunder cracks.
The door opens as a particularly huge thunder cracks thunder and flashes outside the window. The door creakily opens and you hear the clip-clop of your manservant Milton Graves as he enters the chambers.
Is he a centaur?
No, he's just wearing, shoes that are like real.
He's his valet and his valet.
Master Screech, I have procured a carriage seat for you in the next caravan to Rimeford. It
Good.
will arrive before Remembrance Day as requested.
Good. Prep my things. It's gonna be a long night, Milton.
I shall get on it right away, sir, but I found out some additional things about Rimeford, and I have to say that I do not approve of this trip.
I've never needed your approval, Milton, but I've always been grateful for it. You know why I have to go.
But, sir, it was
No
So
but
many-
sirs!
it was so many years ago. Can't you just move on with your life?
It feels like it's just yesterday. For me,
What are we talking about again, sir?
Milton, you've gone aloof in your old age. We're talking about the murder of my parents. And those
Oh, right. Yes.
The
And now
echo,
you are-
the echo name has been forever tarnished by the depths of the underbelly of that city.
But sir, the name has not been tarnished in any way. The pause for edit, scroll,
Thank you, David.
scroll. The Reverb Mining and Logistics Company is as grand as it ever was when your parents were still
My
alive.
parents, Milton! Blast and toot echo!
Oh, bro.
They died, Milton, and I can't bring them back. But I can bring back justice to these city streets.
But you don't even know that the rebels are in this far-flung town. Did you know that there's only one inn and it's called the Goblin Pit?
Really?
In the whole town, one inn.
Really? That rocks.
Honestly, that's pretty
Sounds-
sweet.
Do we have status there, Milton?
Well, the mine is being managed by Granona Flintbeard, and she is
Granola?
aware of Granona, like Winona, but with a grow.
I knew that. Uh-huh.
Granona is aware that you are coming and will be looking in on why the mine has not been producing as well as it should.
The mine is the least of our worries, Milton. But you know as well as I that I'm really going there to investigate the seedy underbelly of the town.
There's even a decrepit old white spire there. Do you know how dangerous those things are? They're all cursed.
I bet you a lot of winged animals live in a place like that.
I do not know what you speak of, sir.
You think I'm still looking for a new design for the gear, Milton.
Got sugar gliders.
The winged squirrel isn't working. It's the large tail, Milton. It makes me too easy to spot.
I said to go with a barn swallow. You've heard me time and again.
Barn swallows aren't cool, but Milton. Anyway, I have to go tonight.
Okay, well, the caravan leaves tomorrow. I've got a ticket for you on the
tomorrow?
next coach. Yes, tomorrow, bright and early.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's... I couldn't do this without you, Milton. Literally.
Well, just so you know, what is there anything else? Sorry, again,
What
David,
else?
edit this.
David, please.
Yeah, because
David, please help.
You can just be like, "Oh, is there anything else you wanted to say?" Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to know before you head off on this, dare I say, fool's errand?
Just one thing, Milton. It's gonna be a long night.
Shall I prepare the fish bucket again for you, sir?
What?
Milton, I've left those in the past. That's all I got.
All right, great. All right, well, next we're gonna go to we're gonna travel to the capital of Farhold. Farhold. This is the big capital. To the headquarters of the Ordinatio Theonitis, which the commoners refer to as the Slab, since it appears to be a huge cube with just one entrance and no windows. I said slab.
He said the thing.
Jennifer,
Ye?
can you describe your character for me?
Yes. So my character, she has dark hair that is in what you would call a hime cut, which is little blunt bangs, and she's got two little pieces in the front and then long hair in the back. She has a gold metallic collar around her neck. She is wearing clothes that I would say are reminiscent of Lady Jessica from the Dune series. And TBQH, we've got a little splash of Padme Amidala going on. Just think like she's like got sweeping like robes, and it's all up to her neck and like long sleeves, and she's very covered up. Yes, Nika.
Is this like the outfit whenever she is on honeymoon with Anakin, the sunset dress?
Anything like that, except for she's very covered up. Like her skin is very
Perfect.
covered up. So she has like a big cloak that she can like put over her head, that kind of thing. But she's pretty tall actually, and very dark hair.
How tall?
Honestly, 6 feet tall. Why not?
Jesus, nice.
Why not? I'm tall. Why not make my character tall?
It's a fantasy world.
Yeah.
Great, wonderful. And so now you.
Oh, and she's also a human, by the way.
Also a human. Interesting.
Also a human.
Wow. What is her? So we had Screech Echo.
Oh, right. I didn't say my name. I will be playing Celine von Esper.
Ooh.
I should write these down. I know I'll eventually remember them all.
They stacked my parents' body at my life. Cut that out. We don't want as many inside jokes, so it's fine.
Okay. So so it has been. So you grew up in a rich house, a rich family.
Like maybe not one of the major houses, but like a second down. Like my family had money, and we we're amongst all the fancy people and the society and all that stuff.
Beautiful. And then you showed promise of magical ability.
I sure did.
And so you were whisked away to the OT. The Ordinatio Theonitis. I like saying Theonitis. I don't like
Theonitis, but yeah, Ordinatio is a little tough on
a mouthful.
The tongue. So I was the first child in my family, and an incident happened, which I'm still a little unclear on because I can never get my mom to actually tell me a lot of details about it. But regardless, I have magic. So normally I would be the person inheriting everything from my house because I'm the first child. But instead, I went to magic school. So I have 3 other siblings. And my younger brother, Leo, is now kind of taking things over for the family. And I have 2 twin teen siblings.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
So cool.
Well, so it's been about a year since you finished your training, and
it's like a long training because I'm in like my early 30s. It's like serious, like super extra PhD.
Yeah.
So I'm still kind of fresh.
Yeah, so you're still
being
fresh.
An adept.
And you have for the first time been summoned on your own to see Master Kagan. He would like you to come visit him in his office.
Okay. So Celine, does this person like have like a guard outside that would let me in, or would I like knock and go in by myself?
I think inside here you would probably just knock and go in by yourself.
So Celine is standing outside the door. Okay, you've got this. Just don't say anything weird. Be very polite. And she takes a little handkerchief out of her pocket and pats the sweat off of her face and underneath her bangs, so she can't let her bangs look out of place. Okay. And then I open the door. What was his name again? I already forgot.
Master Kagan.
Master Kagan, I heard you wanted to see me.
Adept Celine, welcome.
And I just am standing. Like I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna keep standing until he tells me to sit down.
Please sit.
Okay. Yes.
So, I have a mission for you. Your first field mission.
Oh, of course. I will. I'm prepared. My training has, prepared me for this moment, and anything that will be in service to the kingdom, I'm ready to do.
Excellent. I've heard nothing but good things from everyone I spoke to, and we will need someone we can trust for this mission because you are going into the enemy's lair.
Oh my goodness. Well, where would I be going specifically?
You'll be going to the Whispering Peaks region, to the town of. You'll be going to the Whispering. Just got to really go nuts so that David has to edit it. You will be going to the Whispering Peaks region, to the town of Rimeford.
Oh, I've never heard of that. I mean, of course, we studied all the different regions, and I'm sure that I'll have some time before we go to really prepare and.
Well, you're leaving tomorrow morning.
Well, not. Of course, I'm ready to go. Will anyone be going with me, or is this a solo mission?
If we go in with too many troops, it'll be too obvious that we know something big is going down there. So we need you to go in by yourself.
Oh, well, I have transportation and lodging. Is someone to carry my bags?
No, you will not have someone to carry your bags. I will give you. You have a small stipend, and you will be traveling via caravan.
Oh, yes, of course, Master Kagan.
Yes. So this is what we know. There's a theonite mine in the town, which has been always one of our best producers, and it has continued to fall off to the point of being nearly useless. And we suspect there are rebels interfering.
Wow. Well, So am I to put down a rebellion? Alone?
Just that.
You need not put down an entire rebellion on your own. I need you to go.
Of course. It was. I was joking.
Yes, we don't joke here in this lab.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I actually was just sincerely asking. I really wasn't sure, honestly.
I understand your. Yes. Anyway, I understand you're nervous. You'll be doing just fine. So yes, you need to go. You need to find out what's happening in the Theonite mine. There is a the Remembrance Day feast is coming, and we would like you to get there before that because with all the food and drink, the tongues will be loosened, and you should be able to get more information that way.
Yes. Well, this is quite an honor, Master Kagan, and I will be sure not to disappoint you or the Order. I'm taking this very seriously, and I will. Well, I guess I better go back and start doing some last-minute research and packing. Hat and I.
Yes. Check in with Sir Yalos when you get there. He is purview of the town. He is in a keep there, and I have been told actually to be careful of the improprietor. They are not what they seem.
Oh, well, I will keep my eyes peeled, sir.
You said that as if it's not an idiom. You're literally going to peel your eyes back.
I think it's actually a magic spell.
And then he just starts looking down and starts writing, and you realize that you have been dismissed.
Okay. Thank you. and I walk out and close the door and just kind of like slump against it. Fuck. You do this by myself.
You do know that your collar has some rudimentary communication abilities.
Okay. So
So
if I
you
need to
can-
like put out a signal
Yeah.
that like shit's not cool.
Yeah. You can
I can-
essentially, it essentially has like what would be a panic. Not that anyone could get there. Well, maybe they could teleport. So maybe they could get there pretty
Yeah.
fast. But
Yeah, it's kind of like a flare. Not
Life alert.
It's a life alert.
It's a bit of a life alert
Tracker,
situation.
though, right? Too, because that's the thing. Because they can find, they'll know where
It's
I
like
am.
your satellite phone in Alone.
Exactly.
So they are
Oh.
always tracking you. Huh.
before you go,
Yes.
Selena, is it Celine or Selena? I forget.
It's Celine, sir.
Celine.
Celine Von Esper.
Von, yeah,
You
okay.
might know my dad. There is anyway. Yes.
If you do run into trouble, do keep a low profile. The proximity of the mine will cause a great deal of interference with your collar.
Aha.
So you will want to get about a mile away from the mine if you need to contact us.
Okay. Good to know. Well, and she takes a little notebook and is writing things out.
All right, that is all.
Okay. Thank you. And then I walk out of the room and close the door and like thunk my head against the door like, oh my god. Huh. Okay. Well, you've never been outside of the city before, and you're going by yourself. It's gonna be okay. You'll be able to figure it out. I don't really know how to get a room at the inn. But I'm sure I'll be okay. It'll be fine.
So the next day comes,
Mhm.
and you are told to meet at a local tavern in town where you will be picking up the carriage in the caravan.
Okay.
And so you head down there,
Mhm.
and you are led into the caravan, and there's one other person sitting inside of the carriage.
Okay.
Okay, could be anybody.
It could be
What do they
anybody.
look like?
He's got black curly hair. He's
Like swoop hair?
like a
Swoopy?
swoop.
It's
He
a swoop, right?
is
Straight
probably
swoop.
not wear. I don't know. He's probably not wearing pants.
Hi there. Are you I guess we're going to the same place, or maybe you could be just going somewhere along the way. I guess we don't know
Is this
if we're
supposed
going
to?
to the same place or not.
So this is the next day?
Yeah, it's next day.
Oh. Oh, I heard this is supposed to be a private car, but I don't mind the company.
Oh, yes. Well, this is so as you can tell, obviously, I'm part of the order, and she kind of like gestures towards the collar. So order business.
Oh, of course. I'd hate to stand in the way of the order. Please have a seat.
Celine sits down across. This is like a horse and buggy carriage situation, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're like in a carriage. Okay.
Yeah, I know it was weird that I said car like it was a train a second ago, but
Car. No.
Car is just short for carriage.
that's true. That's true.
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 Horse's carriage.
When you think about it.
If you do think about it.
Sorry, what was the name of the town again?
Rimeford.
Farthold.
That's the capital. Rimeford.
Rhyme fart.
Come on.
Everything has fart in the name. Nika.
Nika, this is campaign motherfucking 2, okay?
Is
Can
she
we?
frozen?
We said no
Oh, she is
jokes this
frozen.
time.
She is frozen.
Well, no,
I
she's laughing so hard.
She
I-
blew a gasket
really
laughing
did
at the
think she was
toots.
just holding her mouth.
She
I thought
can't.
that
She could be.
She
She-
can't stop laughing.
She's
my
laughing.
God.
She's laughing at my mom.
Maybe it smells bad in there.
Everyone who dies coming out of the opera is dumb.
All right.
Are
Well,
Were we
You two
waiting?
can keep going. And then-
Yeah.
yeah, I
Oh,
guess
okay.
we should just keep going.
Yeah.
All right, so the carriage starts, and apparently it's like a week-long journey.
Oh damn! We are gonna get to know each other real well. Me and Screech.
Where do people sleep in these things?
They don't.
Does it like stop at like inns along the way or something?
Yes.
The uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I knew it was
Uh-oh.
gonna happen. I've watched a television program, and yeah, they just kind of sit there all day, and then they get out at inns and stuff like that.
You could ask
Yeah.
the driver. You can see the driver. You can
Yeah.
like knock on the little window or whatever.
Yeah. Celine knocks. She's like, so so I'm sure that someone in the order talked to you, but so are we gonna be stopping at any inns along the way, or are we sleeping in here? I just wasn't really sure how it works.
Sleep inside the. You can't sleep in the carriage.
So, okay. So we'll be stopping at inns along the way?
Tonight we will.
Okay. Celine kind of sits back and then looks at the other person in the carriage. with
We
her.
will set up a tent on the other nights.
Oh. Okay. Sure. Thank you, sir. Thank you. And then Celine is like,
This your first time on a caravan, Miss?
sorry, I didn't even introduce myself. Oh my goodness. Well, my name's Celine Von Esper. Adept Celine, if you prefer that. But yeah, I'm pretty new adept, and I just finished school not super long ago. And I mean, honestly, I haven't really traveled a lot outside of the capital. So, but Master Kagan thinks I can do this, and she stops for a second. This just general order business. He thinks I can handle it on my own. Sorry, what was your name?
The name's Screech Echo.
Oh, well, nice to meet you, Mr. Echo. What are you also going to Rimeford?
Yes, I'm going to. And thank you for saying the name again. I had it written down wrong, but yes, I'm going. We're heading out to Rimeford to take a look at this mine that my family's company owns.
Oh, your company owns the mine.
Yes, that's why they call it mine.
Oh, wow, that's so are you? Your family owns it. So are you going to just check in on things, or hopefully you're in this carriage, so your business is going well?
Well, frankly, this particular mine's been underperforming. We may have to shut it down if things don't go well.
Oh, well, I hope that's not the case. I hope that it starts producing again. I mean, if you can't, then that's no good for me either, right?
Well, frankly, we've got tons of these mines, and it's no big deal to me one way or the other.
Well, when you're not checking on your family's mines, what do you do?
Do you mean at night?
Well, I guess whenever you want to tell me about it, I guess.
At night, I go out.
Oh, like you go to different taverns, or
You could say that.
Oh,
Wherever the night leads me.
Selena is like very tense right now. Because she's inside. She's like, I never go out and do anything. I don't know how to talk to anyone.
Yeah. Yes, when darkness looms and the only thing in the sky is the moon. But enough about me. You're going to you're going to Rimeford, first time out of the city. Pretty excited?
Oh yes, I'm very excited. It's a great opportunity to prove myself, and I'm sure it will be a great learning experience.
I'm sure. Well, we've got a long ride ahead of us, Celine. So let's get to know each other.
Okay.
Nika, is your audio okay?
I uploaded the first part and then I went ahead and just started it. I know David hates it, but I didn't know if we wanted to do like a time.is thing. It's only maybe missing like a few minutes, which would be silent anyway.
Yeah,
Right,
I
right.
think
Just to make
I
sure
think
that
it
it's like
he just
synced
wants
up
you
or
and
whatever.
Michael to count back and forth, right?
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
who likes
Oh
Michael?
yeah, we could do that.
Sure. 1,
2,
1,
2,
1,
2,
1,
2,
1,
2,
1.
2.
It's like a record with
I
a
will
scratch
never
on it.
stop.
Sorry, I just want to make sure before we got to it.
Yes, no, thank you.
All right. So time passes. How do you think how do you think this trip goes?
These I do think Celine would definitely try to like get info out of him about his business, the family business, and maybe do you think that Screech would like open up to Celine at all about what his nighttime business is?
I don't think so, but I think
Yeah.
he would largely say
Either like that's the thing is like I can't fully.
he would say a lot of like very leading things about dark and night.
Yeah, because you guys are sitting around a fire, presumably staring into it.
Yeah, and Screech is loving it.
It's like reflecting on his face.
Carriage man, turn off the lanterns around.
You're trying to read. You're trying to read, but he's constantly like, "You mind if I turn this light out?"
Yeah, I feel like Celine would honestly just be like furiously like reading like books and taking notes on things, like preparing.
How to be around a poor person for dummies.
How to
I've read that one.
How to infiltrate.
How to eat food with your hands.
So it's a
You guys
bumpy
drink?
ride. Your butt
I don't think
hurts.
so.
But you make it to the first tavern, first inn. It's not so bad. There's a bard playing, and then the next day starts, and you're back in the caravan, back in the carriage. You're going.
Mhm.
You do a whole nother day. Your butt hurts in places you didn't know your butt could hurt because of all the bounces and whatnot. They don't have
Yeah.
very good shocks.
No. It honestly it sounds like riding in a carriage like that would suck so bad.
Oh yeah.
It's
It
like
is-
your teeth rattling the whole
Right.
time.
Oh god.
It's fall, so it's like nice. It's still
Right.
like it's early fall, so it's like it's not hot anymore.
Okay.
So it is generally pleasant. Other than just the
The
smelly,
jostling.
dirty, whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah. I do feel like at this point Selena's like bedraggled in a way that she has never been before. The dust just gets through.
Michael, were you saying the smelly, dirty passenger or?
Just being, in an enclosed space for
Oh,
2
okay,
days
gotcha.
straight.
Yeah.
There's probably someone's got to fart at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I have magic for that.
Sorry, go ahead.
The weaving, the really like researched weaving cloth of from my company keeps all my farts inside my pants. But also when I do finally take them off, it's not great.
You break the seal. It's just like
Yeah.
You need a heart that a hole that only lets farts through.
Imagine smelling every fart you fart for a week. Like
Oh,
all
no.
at
all
once.
at once.
Ugh,
I'd do it. I would
Man.
do it every day.
that's definitely a would you rather.
Would you rather do that or not do that?
Honestly, I would.
So it's the end of the second day, and they set up camp, and it's outside, and it's getting a little chilly, and they make a fire,
Uh-huh.
put up a few tents. You get your own tent, so that's
So
exciting.
was this a tent that this was like a part of the caravan, or did like
Yeah.
someone order a gift? Oh boy. Okay, I feel like Celine's not gonna know how to do this.
Oh,
At
they
all.
set it up for you. They set
Okay,
it
thank
up
God.
for you.
I do have my own tent. Okay.
The tent is just as big inside as appears outside. That might be a shock.
My tent has a large window in the side so I can brood.
And you have your first road meal, where it's it is not the fare that you're used to.
It's like I love it. Like it's on the ground.
Screech would
That's tasty.
much in the way that somebody when the coffee's bad would offer up somebody some of their flask. He's got what I'm trying to think of how you would describe a meat flask.
Uh-huh.
I got meat on me for
Yeah, he's got-
that's a really nice cut.
He keeps that fucking meat on him.
Yeah.
It would be like you probably put a sausage thing in one of those coin counters and shoot out pre-cut sausage rings. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
my god, like a Pez dispenser, but
Yeah.
for salami.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I would probably offer some of that too, Celine. With a wink, food's bad, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I have to say, I'm not really used to eating this kind of food.
What would be the Drunkeros version of Wagyu beef? A5.
It's just Wagyu beef.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just Viking beef.
Hey, you mean this kind of food? And I show them my fancy beef.
Oh.
Showing your fancy beef already.
Wow. It's only the second night.
I mean, wow. It seems like you have better provisions than me. I didn't quite know what to pack. I'd known.
No,
if
what
I
it-
thought about things. I could-
Oh, you don't have a master of staff to take care of that for you?
Well, before I would just get all my meals from the dining hall. So no, not here. They thought I could do it by myself. So yeah, no master
yes.
of house.
Yes, I get my meals from my personal dining hall as well. It's a grand room with a long table, a one chair.
Oh, that sounds kind of lonely. I mean, I'm sure it's nice. I'm sure the table's nice. And...
What if you left 2 empty chairs for your parents? And you still sit in your high chair like a freak. Alfred or whatever his name is, cut my food.
Got a
Do it on 41st.
a bonnet.
Yeah.
Bib on it?
Huge lolly with his good.
It's not a healthy way to grieve.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I do like that though. The long. I'm at the end. It's a long table, and then 2 empty chairs. Milton would set out the plates and cutlery, and then pick them up again at the end of the meal.
With a round of food.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you all have your Wagyu A5 beef, and now it's time to turn in.
Okay. And so I guess the first time you say it in, right?
Yeah.
This is my first. Okay, so I'm assuming I do have a little pack and an adventurer's kit, and I'm just laying there, tossing and turning in my tent, shivering, and I'm writing. Let's say I'm writing him a diary. I have a little diary that I'm keeping.
Love it.
And I'm just like, what am I doing?
And what is Screech doing?
Screech has laid out. It's like a California king 4 poster in the middle of this thing, and he would have spread out on the bedding 1,000 ball bearings perfectly laid out in a square, and he'd be counting and examining all of them.
Okay. Can I have you both roll perception, please?
Oh yes.
First roll.
Thought you'd never ask. Oh, here's my
Besides
dice.
episode 0.
I got pretty high perception, actually.
I got a nat. Gimme.
John got a nat 20 in the episode 0. You got a nat 20 here?
I
God,
got.
Yeah. 23.
I only got a 15.
Only.
So you hear some rustling outside, but Celine, you definitely hear what you believe are 3 or 4 sets of small feet making their way into camp.
Okay. Okay. Do I hear the? I don't hear them talking or anything. I just hear
Mm-mm.
rustling.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to crack open the tent and look out. Just one little eye. It's
All right.
creepy.
Roll investigate.
Oh, let's go to that. Oh.
There we go.
9. There, the Jennifer's back, baby.
You can't make it out, but you think you saw a shape disappear behind Screech's tent.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so I am like, like part of me really wants to just stay in my tent.
Did I missed it, Michael? Did you say I passed at 15?
You hear some rustling outside, but you're not sure what it is.
Okay. I would like to move into the shadows. Are there shadows around, Michael? It's nighttime.
Yeah, there are shadows.
Yeah.
You're inside of a tent.
I
and
find
there's
the
shadows.
well. I want to slip out of the tent, and
Oh, you
I'll,
slip out of
I'll
it?
roll.
Okay,
I'll
so-
roll
so in
stealth
that
for
case-
that if you need.
So
Yeah,
Celine
roll.
comes, if she sees him come out of the tent, she'll come out too and be
Or
like,
does she?
Does
Or
she?
does she?
Yeah.
Roll stealth.
oh,
I got a +7 to stealth, but I did roll nat 1, so
no!
Oh,
You
no.
see Echo. He gets up out of bed and a bunch of ball bearings fall off the bed and roll on the ground.
I slept
And-
with him.
And Echo comes rolling out.
Michael's
of
gonna be
the
a real
tent.
stickler. You didn't say that I put it away 1,000 times, so this is on you.
No, you're doing comical, like, slipping on them.
I thought you were gonna sleep on it, Bed O'Neill style.
I didn't know. I was just checking them out, making.
You're
sure.
the-
I'm
you were
just
still
counting them like
counting them.
bullets. Or
You
Oh,
something.
were
okay,
The
I thought-
princess in the P. Well, I'm the freaking little lad in the 1,000 of them.
1,000 ball bearings.
The 1,000 little guy in the 1,000 balls.
Michael, I rolled a 20, a nat 20 again for myself.
Oh my god.
Wow.
This is
Well,
fucking
you're-
embarrassing.
It's like you're a magic user, but
I just rolled really good.
You hear as Screech comes rocketing out of his tent.
Real Mr. Magoo, like whoa.
you hear a high pitched yelp, and I'm gonna have to ask everyone who's here. Sorry, other 2 people who
I'm
don't
gonna
get
roll
to play
too.
yet. Roll initiative.
Initiative.
Oh,
I'm rolling too. I won't tell
Yeah.
you what I got, but
Oh damn.
I am not this little guy, so I just I'm rolling.
21.
24.
Oh, God.
Holy shit!
That's so high.
I throw 1,000 ball bearings at them.
Oh, I thought you said I throat
Give it to-
1,000 ball bearings. I was like,
I'm
damn.
gonna throw.
Wrote them all.
You're my ally.
Yeah, they're tiny.
I just got your name, Bachmann, like way too late.
Okay.
Like maybe like 5-10 minutes ago.
What?
It's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's very fun.
Okay. There are 3 goblins that have entered camp and are holding knives, and they look like they're out for blood.
Oh, man. Flip your dukes.
I'm playing 3 goblins.
Yeah, you're 3 goblins in a trench coat.
Yep.
Screech, you're up first.
Oh.
So is Hey, I'm not going to do that. Never mind.
Level 1 characters.
Yeah, I've got a lot that I can. I cannot sneak attack. That's fair. That's for sure. Okay, I want to attack one of them. I want to get real. Well, so
If you throw out one of the goblins, they'll be your ally.
How does hiding in combat work? Like, there's ways to do it, right?
Yeah, you're a rogue, so you can use it as a bonus action. Probably. I think that's true, right? Or you may get that later. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, let me look at my bonus action real quick. No, I don't have anything like that yet.
Later.
Okay. But is there like
Are
ways
you a
to use it as no?
Yeah.
Is there ways to use this like a stealth roll as an action or?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. I would do that. I would try and do some sort of a flourish back into the shadows. Much quieter than the last time.
What now?
Just spit.
Nothing. 22.
All right, you melt into the shadows.
Okay. And then how does nope, that's it. I just disappear.
Okay, Celine, you briefly see your friend Screech Echo come rolling out of his tent and then dive behind something into the shadows.
Can I see the goblins at all?
You see the goblins. There are 3 goblins. They see you. No, they don't see you. You're invisible.
Okay, well, I would like to try to cast Ray of Frost on, I don't know, the one that's closest to me.
Okay.
So, okay.
How do I raid?
Do you think Selena's seen action before?
No, no, Selena's freaking out right now. Shit. Yeah, I've done practice stuff, but this is the first incident that I have been involved in. Like maybe with someone else, like maybe I did a practice.
Yeah, you've had tons of training.
I've had training, a lot of training. So yeah, so I just kind of blasted out. So that would be 21.
That hit so much.
Yeah. Okay. So a frigid beam of blue-white light streaks towards the creature, and it takes 1d8 cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 until the start of my next turn.
People are saying our audio is weird. Is that true?
It's just every once in a while, if two people are talking at once, it will
it's
cut
doing the
your
thing.
audio.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Tim's.
It's
People just have to be careful about not talking over each other, I guess.
It's only happened a few times.
Okay. Yeah, we're
Fucking kill myself.
computer guy. We reformatted it, and so now it's angry.
Ugh, that's the worst.
4 cold damage.
The goblin goes,
And then actually, so do that, and then I would like to, as a bonus action, I'm going to try to telekinetically shove the goblin into. Actually, I would like to shove one of them into the other if I can, if they're close.
okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, they have to succeed on a strength save or be moved 5 feet.
It's not very strong.
I would like to move the one that I just hit. I want to shove him into another one.
All right. Well, it rolled pretty well. 16 minus 1, so that's a 15.
Okay, he passes. DC 13.
Damn.
Sucks.
Must be weird though to get shoved out of nowhere.
Well, he doesn't get shoved.
Well, he still feels
He
it.
feels it, but yeah, that's true. So he got blasted with cold, and also attempted shove. That's my turn.
The goblins all turn at you, seeing you having fired magic, and they go ah! And they all pull out short bows and you have 3 arrows fired at you.
Oh my god, you're gonna die.
This could be the end of your character.
No, he can't. Yeah, he can't.
Michael, if it is, please lie, because we spent some money.
I have a
First
thing. I have a
roll.
thing.
Is a 23.
What the fuck? Against my AC?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it fucking hits.
Damage.
12.
The second roll is a.
Wait,
13.
do damage first so you don't kill her.
No, I'm gonna do it all at once and then kill her.
Don't kill me.
Fine. The
she's
first one
nice.
does 5 piercing damage.
Michael, I just want to point out that I have 8 hit points.
Are you bloodied?
You still have 8 after getting
No,
hit by 5?
I started 8, so I have 3 now.
Michael.
That's why.
What?
That's why I'm hiding.
This is why I wanted us to run a practice level 1 session.
Oh my god. Oh
No,
my.
you're
But
gonna-
honestly, I feel like Celine would just fucking do this. She's like, I gotta do it.
Run away, run away.
The second one was a 13.
Yeah, it hits.
Your armor class sucks.
Do you not have the thing?
What thing?
Shield?
Well, yeah. I mean, actually, yes.
Do you
know
want to
what?
die?
No, I don't want to die. Okay. All right.
Use
I
the
cast shield. I cast shield. Yep, I cast shield. It's a reaction, so.
This is fun.
I hate
Michael.
Michael. Not
I
every-
really didn't want to
enjoying
take shield,
this.
and now I'm like, damn, I'm glad I took shield.
Yeah.
Wait till Michael sees all the magic items I have.
You're already rich, so.
So what does your AC turn into when you use shield?
It'll be 17 now.
Okay, it's just for that one attack though.
This round.
This round, the rest of the round.
Okay. Well, that one plinks harmlessly off your shield.
Thank
the-
God!
Then the third arrow comes whizzing at you. Oh my god.
Please tell me you didn't do 20.
I rolled a 4.
Oh, I am gonna stomp away.
Screech, you're up. You just saw your new friend get pelted with multiple arrows, and she's
Yeah,
not looking good.
What are
Screech,
you
you seen
doing?
combat before?
Are you screaming?
I think I'm screaming.
How does attacking from stealth work? Does it reveal you if it's like a ranged?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's only one that's damaged, correct?
Yes, that is
Okay.
correct.
I will fire my short bow at the one that's damaged. 19?
Woo!
That hits.
Okay, this is a
Great
sneak
roll.
attack.
Great roll.
So let's see. Thanks. 6 plus. That's gonna be 10 damage.
What does it look like when you kill this goblin?
From seemingly nowhere, you hear a whooshing sound, and you catch just a glint in the moonlight of the shaft of an arrow, and at its tip, a sharpened silhouette of a squirrel. And as you look up at the top of the hill that is most assuredly there, you see what is clearly a man in a squirrel costume. Michael, we didn't discuss like what kind of action it is to do costume changes.
No, we didn't.
But I'm gonna hope you'll let me do this. As he
What
sits-
choice do I have now?
Squirrel armor, it has only a 2-second doffing time.
Yeah.
Or
yes.
donning time.
Yeah,
It's a bitch to get out of it.
I
Yeah, the doffing time
constantly
is
have
way longer.
I constantly have a costume change as a ready to action. Like pretty much always. Is it? And because I didn't have anything witty prepared for him to say, he just says, "Finally, the night."
Finally, the night. Okay. Is that it?
Yes, I'm level 1.
All right, Celine. You've got an arrow sticking out of you, and you just witnessed a humanoid creature die in front of your eyes. You see the light extinguish as his eyes go glazed,
Okay,
and
so
he falls dead.
honestly, I might run away from this. I think we would try to go find whoever's in charge of this wagon train or whatever the hell, our caravan. I'm gonna try to go help. I'm panicked. I'm bleeding.
Okay, you're gonna run for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna run for it. I'm scared.
Okay.
Yeah, the caravan guy probably has a shotgun.
Yeah, something. I mean, not a shock.
It's been a long time since campaign 1.
He's got lasers.
An airplane goes overhead.
I mean, I guess. Is it so? One is down, and there are still 2. Active?
There's 2 left. Yeah, there are other. There's the tent for the driver, and there are some other, people, because it is a caravan.
Okay.
And you actually do hear shouts from other parts of the caravan. It seems like this is not the only attack that's happening.
Oh fuck. Oh. Good idea. Okay, so in that case, I'm going to cast not a cantrip. I'm going to attempt to cast sleep on the 2 goblins, which maybe I should have done to begin with. I didn't think they'd be this hard. Honestly.
Goblins are motherfuckers.
They're but honestly, I think it's realistic for my character.
So true.
So for sleep, it just is, right? Like I don't have to roll for anything, right?
They probably have to roll, right?
No, sleep is really weird. So starting with the first creature that
it's based on their hit dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have to roll 5d8, and the total is how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect. Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose are affected in an ascending order of their current hit points. Okay, so let me roll 5d8.
Yeah, sleep is like the only spell that I know of that works the way it does, which I think is cool.
Okay, so 26 is what I rolled from my 5d8. So
Okay.
26 worth of hit points.
Yeah, so if there's 13, if they each have 13, they both fall asleep. But if they each have 14, only one falls asleep. Is that correct?
They both fall asleep. Both goblins slump to the ground, sleepy.
Mr. Echo, what's happening?
I vanish. Stealth roll.
Who's that?
Basically.
I don't know him.
Holy shit. I rolled a 2. I mean, it's 9. It's a 9.
Your branch breaks.
It's a contested roll.
Yeah, roll perception.
Oh, okay.
I mean, your passive perception's 13.
21.
Is that better than a 2?
Okay, what did you say to Screech again?
I said, what's going on? What is this?
Oh, I have no idea. I mean, I have no idea. And he runs behind a tree, but you totally see him. The tail is sticking out.
I behind the tree.
Goddamn zipper.
I try to hide too. Is the arrow actively in me right now?
Yes.
I'm trying to climb the tree, but it's I don't know if you can remember Mowgli in the Jungle Book when he's first learning how.
Yeah. So do you have a first aid? I mean, I guess I do, but I have an arrow in me right now. I don't know how to do this. So he just sits down on the ground.
That's you. You just need to learn the ways of darkness. I can teach you if you wanted to, maybe be my sidekick.
Will you help me take this arrow out of my arm?
What do? You break off the arrow, right? And then push it out the other side. What do you do with arrows?
That is how you do it, though.
Well, if it's all the way through. If it's only like just in the surface, and then you just push it the rest of the way. Okay, yeah, I would do whatever it is that one does there. We just...
Yes, if you can get this out of
Roll
me,
medicine.
Oh boy, that's ooh. Hey, 17 plus
There you
1,
go.
18.
It works.
Then... Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
Batman did perform a tracheotomy on a baby in the sewer one time, so
Sense for your character to have some like first aid knowledge.
he doesn't though.
So a bunch of the caravan guards come stomping in, and they're like, "Oh!" and they see the dead goblin and the sleeping goblins, and they deal with that.
Okay,
situation.
there's guards here. I gotta go again. Okay, nat 20 that time.
Okay, you vanish like the night.
And Screech immediately comes around the corner. Oh, what happened?
Leaf in his ear.
Like, he hasn't even learned that there needs to be like a delay or an alibi.
So like honestly too, like Selena's like not even paying attention because she is like sitting on the ground, just kind of like staring into the distance. There's like tear tracks down her face. Dirty.
Oh my God, Celine, you've been shot.
Yeah. Yeah, you because okay.
I was on my bed counting my ball bearing collection.
Selena kind of looks around and in her brain she's like, okay,
Roll
roll
deception with disadvantage.
I think, yeah. I mean, I'll roll it, but I think she probably does not believe.
No, yeah.
I hate a disadvantage. I got to roll again, but that wasn't at 20.
Oh my
What'd
god.
you roll,
I
20
hope
again?
it's a 19.
Yeah.
No, I guess 7. Plus, let's see, what's my deception? So 9.
But so yeah, Celine knows what's up, but she assumes he's lying for a reason. Like maybe she's like doing the her brain is like doing the like the math like circling around her brain and like the branching out. That's what's going on inside, and she's like, okay, he must be trying to hide it for a reason.
The bullshit answer that superheroes always give of like I have to do it because you'd never be safe. You immediately go there. You're like, oh, well, he has to.
yeah, he's got to do this. So.
It'd never be safe.
Yeah.
Do you wear glasses or anything? Do you kind of like roll that into your disguise or whatever persona?
No, but I was wearing a nose in the squirrel costume.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right. Well,
Wow.
you it's a lot. You just had this first encounter, but you survive it, you make it through it, and the rest of your trip is uneventful. And it's days and days, but so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna describe you rolling into town, and then we're gonna roll back like a couple days and then talk to the other characters.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So you're traveling, you're almost to the sleepy town of Rimeford, which is nestled deep in the mountains of the Whispering Peaks. The first thing you see as you approach is a waterfall that it's got to be like 100 feet high at least. It's this huge waterfall.
Yeah.
The town is up on a ridge, and so you have to take a winding switchback trail to get up there, which is very difficult for your carriages to make it up there. You do see towards the top of the ridge there's a water wheel with a carriage connected to it, like almost like an elevator situation, but it seems to be broken down. It doesn't seem to be functioning.
Fuck.
So you get to when you get to the top of the switchback trail, you see just this gorgeous landscape in front of you. There's this beautiful mountain lake with a small town kind of growing out of the lake's edge, and then just like peaks, like forest and peaks further on behind it. Off to the west, you see a crumbling white tower that had to be magnificent back in the day when it was functioning, but now it's an old ruin. and the tower stands sentinel above a mine that plunges deep, deep into the earth. And
What's the aviary community look like in that tower?
you'll have to get closer to find out.
Okay.
Damn it.
Better
I
do
imagine
what I will.
Selena's like plastered to like the window of the carriage. 'Cause she's literally, I mean, I'm sure she's like traveled some, but it's very like idyllic and like, oh, it's the countryside.
And so you all wouldn't necessarily know this, but our other two characters know this, that the story goes that Theonite was discovered here hundreds of years ago, and a curious mage built this tower so that he could study it. And it was one of the first towers to fall in the Mage Wars because of the sort of strategic importance of this mine.
Shit.
In more recent years, a small keep was built up on the top of the ridge, and it's currently run by Sir Rex Yalos, who is a knight. These sort of settlements will either be run by a baron, if they've got a bit more population, or if it's just a small keep that needs to be protected, maybe a knight will be there. So that's the situation we have here. And that there's this mine that's run by Granona Flintbeard of the Reverb Mining and Logistics Company. Or sorry, just Reverb Mining and Logistics. I keep putting company on the end, as the on-site manager. And most of the people in the town work in the mine, but there's also, hunters, smiths, and all sorts of other folks. And anyone that you would need to make a town function live here. There's probably maybe 200 people that live in the town here.
Wow.
And then we're gonna switch over to our two other characters, who have been asked by Sir Yalos himself. It is Remembrance Day is just about a week off. That's the big feast, and it is compulsory for you to celebrate it. And Sir Yalos has requested that you go and since you all do a lot of things around town, that you go and take down some big game for the feast.
Okay.
So he would like you to go into the forest to the northeast. You can't go to the forest to the west because that is where the grizzly folk live.
Okay.
And those are their forests, and it's your relationship. Rhyme holds relationship. Did I say Rhyme? Wait, is it? I'm switching it. Rimeford. Not hold. God damn, don't do that. Rimeford does not have great relationships with this other settlement. So
okay.
you have to steer clear of those woods. But there's elk and bear and all sorts of other things out here in these woods.
Quadrupedal bear.
Could bring them. Tim and Nika, can you describe your characters for me? Let's start with Nika.
Okay. My character is named Rourke, and I spelled it like an asshole because I saw the way that Tim spelled his character's name, and I was like, well, this is just too fun. So it's a play. She is a half orc. So it's a nice little play on her name and her race. It's R''OARC.
Rourke. I love it. Rourke. I love it.
She is a bard, and she is just like an average little punk kid. She is in her 20s, and she likes to get into trouble and be a thorn in her in Tim's character's side.
What she look like?
Yeah, what she look like?
Yeah. So she wears like kind of like piecemeal things, but it's like kind of a punk style, in like emo style. Think of, all I can think of is like myself whenever I was like going to the Warp Tour, but that is not what we are going to be using as our photo reference.
Long Rick and Morty shirt.
Yeah. Oh no.
He's wearing like anime shirt.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
it like kind of like Hot Topic-y a little bit?
Yes.
Is she wearing those like plaid pants with like all
absolutely.
I didn't even want to bring that up because I didn't want to hear it.
Listen, they're back, baby. That style's coming back.
She does enjoy, she dabbles in being a bard. She does dabble in playing many instruments, like the dulcimer, the pan flute, the viol, what is it, there's another one, a whistle stick.
Okay.
Wow, she could be a whole band herself.
Wow.
She could. She could be a whole band. She's got brass, she's got strings,
Washboard.
everything. She could just be her own genre of music. And she
half orcs have a range of skin tones. What's the story there, and with like your hair and stuff like that, and height?
She is she's a little taller. I am always going to make my characters my height because that's easy.
Okay.
So she is 5'8", and she has like really like big hair, but it's like shaved on the sides and very like punk. She's like half elf, so she's got like elf ears. And she's got orange skin, orangish red.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
And green eyes. So like
beautiful.
puffs.
Timothy, who you running?
Next to her, probably with his arm around her shoulder, pointing into the woods, is a 6.5 foot tall man, broad of shoulder. He has on, since it's cold out, he has on sort of like one of those hats with those ear flaps down.
Oh yeah.
A big coat with fur lining that probably has the sleeves cut off a little bit for some reason, and he too has a darker orange skin. He has long gray and black hair that has gone mostly gray.
Salt and pepper.
He has quite the rotund belly, quite the wide shoulders. He's not in quote unquote battle mode, so he's wearing mostly just his cold weather gear. Probably like, a gray jacket and pants and boots. He has a kind of like a longer beard, mustache, bright blue eyes, and kind of smile on his face. And as he's pointing out with his left arm and right arm over Rourke's shoulders, he goes, "All right, daughter of mine, see here at that ridge is where we're going to find elk. I don't know if we're quiet enough, but I'm sure me and you can do anything we put our mind to. Sorry for waking you up so early." And he has 5 green band tattoos over his large forearm. He has like a small cask clipped to his belt, and he has probably like he's probably carrying like all their shit. So like a huge cask, probably like a bow at his side, and things like that. Just, you gotta be quiet when you're out here in the woods.
She is literally just on his back, like not doing anything or talking, and she's like, "Yeah, quiet. We could be quiet, or we could just smash him."
Well, if we could see him, I mean, I just wanted to, when Rex asked me to do this, I was like, sure, okay, I could get out of the tavern. Why not? Take my little daughter out on a little fun camping trip. Yeah, I haven't taught you how to survive out in the woods like I should have.
I mean,
sorry to interrupt. So did you say your character's name?
No, my name is Chuck.
Tell him how it's spelled. T''CHUCK,
or probably K. I forget what. Yeah, you say K. Chuck. And he's a bugbear. No, he's not. He's a hobgoblin.
He's a hobgoblin. Okay.
I'm a hobgoblin. So yeah, whatever.
Okay, so not natural
Huh?
daughter, not
Right.
natural daughter.
No.
No.
We are.
Sorry, go ahead.
Could there be a story afoot?
What is this? Yeah, the Hunters Guild, whatever. They get busy doing other things, but I'm sure he just wants us to do the heavy lifting. And what is that? Perception check, Michael. I got a freaking.
He's a little baby dice.
Freaking.
Do I need
Did I
to
not-
roll 2?
I didn't take perceptions, you dumbass. Hey.
Shit.
I got a 4.
There you go.
I
You're
find a
like,
new
"Oh, fun to me."
grasping.
I might change my character sheet. What's that? I meant to take this. I got an 8. I want to see what's in front of me, my friend. And then I might be good at perception in a second. Give me a second.
You see a squirrel in a far off tree.
I snap my fingers and point at it, and a bell sound claxes next to it. And can this squirrel give me a wisdom saving throw, please?
I don't think it can actually.
How wide is this squirrel?
And has the squirrel taken damage yet? Like in the
No.
previous encounter? Okay.
No.
All right. Then you, squirrel, if you fail, you take. Why is this not here? I'm pissed. You take a D8 of damage as a loud, sonorous bell claps. Oh, you take 1 damage.
You can
Shit.
see it.
Falls to the ground dead.
Whoa!
Oh, first game. Let's go.
I mean, you broke the seal.
Yeah.
We get 20 of those. Do we really need the elk?
True. Maybe. I don't know. Probably shouldn't have cast Toll of the Dead. It's one of the loudest spells I know. But,
You tell me I can't cast anything all the time.
yeah, you. And I kind of like stop, put my hands on her shoulders, hunch down. I'm not kidding. I'm allowed to. You're not. Just sing and use your crossbow. Okay, we've talked about this.
She will pat you on the shoulder and she says, okay, whatever you say. And I want to give you bardic inspiration.
Oh, yay! Okay, I thought I had something else had to happen, and that's not the case. I'm gonna roll intimidation against you.
Whoa!
What's Bard of Inspiration is D4?
D6.
D6?
Yeah.
God is good. What happened to this? So that is a 16 as I grab your hand and like, too many people died. I am not fucking kidding, Rourke. Cool it. We've been very, very lucky. All right? I just want to make sure if your father was alive, he would know I was doing a good job. Okay?
Well,
I feel like an asshole.
he's not and you are, so why can't we have fun? There's no one around.
Rourke, it's not always gonna be that way. The mine is failing. They're bound to try to see what is going on. And I don't want to move. I got our house just the way I like it.
Just refinanced it.
Yeah, I can't. Sorry, that was I ruined the mood. But do you want to learn how to skin a squirrel? It's not fun.
It sounds really gross, but
it is
also,
very gross. Do you want to look at the liver? It's very important.
yeah, I want to read its bones.
Jesus, Rhea be praised. Yeah, we can do that. And I grab the squirrel and sort of lay out some of my tools and show her how to gut it. Telltale signs of like this is what it might look like if it's a shitty sick squirrel or whatever. Like that.
Roll survival.
You got it, my brother. Now that I did take.
Oh shit, I have a +4 in that.
Nice.
That would be a 23.
Oh man, you know what the fuck you're talking about. You are able to tell her exactly what this squirrel ate and how to
A nut, see?
and I don't know whatever else you want to know about this squirrel.
That's an acorn in there.
I am retconning my character. Well, no, I guess I shouldn't. You know what? The wisdom guy should take perception, but I'm letting it go. I'm letting it go. I don't have perception.
Wow.
That's fine.
That's
Wow.
development.
I hate it, but I'll let it go. And then then I start probably a little quieter. I open the sort of like small keg tankard thing at my side and have a nice 8:30 a.m. Beer, and I pass it over to Rourke.
I chug it.
Easy.
And then I have a big burp.
You're not.
Sorry.
You're-
and then
you're
a
not-
tiny quiet burp.
You're not my blood, but you did inherit my thirst somehow. Nice burp, daughter.
I learned from the best.
And yeah, we'll probably continue to try to hunt. I'm good at surviving by myself,
Mhm.
but it's been quite some time since I've needed to. Quickly, you can tell that a lot of my muscle has gone to fat, and he's not. Yeah, he's a husky fellow. He's probably 6'5" and easily like 350 or so pounds, and then probably way more than that with his gear and things like that. But when he needs to, he's capable. And this is probably not the first time he's gone hunting. He has a men's group he goes out with, just a couple of dudes.
The boys.
Every
boys.
Wednesday.
Yeah. So it's like a yearly thing they do. Every Wednesday we have our 3-dragon ante night, and then every now and again we do our freaking hunting retreat. But
Go ahead and roll survival for me again.
I'd love to.
If you want to, do you want to help him, Rourke? Roll with advantage.
Oh, I don't have to actually do anything. I did get a dirty 20 though. Not that it
Epic. So I got a 22.
So you pick up the tracks of an elk
Okay.
for sure.
Okay. And then I think once we actually get to the quote unquote Sierra Zone, I would probably even take my pack off and set it down. Take out I would rub my hand against the the tree kind of high up and kind of like lightly scorch it. I know we've kind of talked about this before, the weird way that magic works. And I'm playing fast and loose. I'm thaumaturging it, so it probably wouldn't super do this, but I'm kind of putting like a beacon for myself.
Just so you don't get lost, or
Yeah, so I don't lose my bag.
Got it. Okay. So you found these tracks, and you're able to, and they're recent, and you're going along, and you find some scat, some poo.
That's
You find
the
a poo.
scat. And I pick up my hand.
God damn it, I was just gonna do that.
Nah, this is how you scamp.
I pick up the doo-doo and kind of like show her.
You show her, but then you realize this is bear scat. This is not.
Oh god.
Shit.
This-
This
Elk
is not
normally
elk
look
scat.
like that?
All right, you're allowed to use magic if we come up against the bear because we're outside the city or town.
I mean, I used what I can do. Wait, never mind. Do you think I could make the bear like us?
Well, maybe. Yeah. I think you do anything, and I do you kind of like punch your chin lightly. I think you make anyone like you. As long as they pass my test, am I right? I'm joking, but be careful.
You have to stop cleaning your weapons.
It's fun.
I have no friends.
It's fun. Wow, that's not true. I'm your friend. Then we probably continue on. This time, much more. Would the bear folk be weirdly pissed if we hunted a bear?
Yeah, we're not gonna accidentally kill one of them, are we?
Right. So you're not in their territory at all.
Okay.
And they are known to eat bear, to eat regular bears are smart, but
Yeah.
not like I can talk to you smart.
They're not sapient.
They're not. Yeah, they don't.
I think.
something like that.
All right, then we continue to hunt this bear.
Yeah.
Well, you're still there. There are elk tracks too, but then you realize you're in bear.
I probably want to show off. I would say so. I would.
So we're going after the bear.
Yeah, we're going after the bear instead. Way more meat. It'll look cool as hell. If
All
we come
right.
into town with a bear carcass, how cool will that be?
No, this is very cool. I just want you to remember that you're the adult here.
Yeah.
So let's go
Right.
get this bear.
Let's go get. I'm the adult, so I decide we're going to the bear. It'll be fine.
Can I have more beer?
Yeah, let me hold your crossbow as you do.
Hands against her head.
All right, so you come up and you come along a stream,
Okay.
and you see a bear, that is a black bear fishing in a stream.
It's a black bear. A little nice guy.
No.
He's just a will.
They did send us out here to get meat, but if you did want to make it your friend, I wouldn't feel mad. But we could always find a milk or something.
Let's kill it.
Okay.
But also,
But also, let's kill it.
yeah.
Okay, so are you gonna how are you gonna try to approach it? Are you gonna sneak up? Or are you gonna?
I mean, I
charge
can
in?
cast things from 120 feet away.
Mhm.
So I haven't really ever thought before about hunting with magic and how weird that might be. But I could probably give it a heart attack. So, which maybe
I have
don't
a
really know.
rapier, so I can get up close to it.
Okay, well,
It seems not as good. Oh wait, did I take? I
you
did
have
not.
something. You have to have something.
I didn't take a crossbow. Let's see. Disguise self. Oh, I could disguise myself as a tree until I got close enough to it, and then I could stab it.
But you'd be saying that you'd be getting close to it as a tree. How many trees do you see that walk?
Well, the bear doesn't know that.
The bear does know that. He lives in the forest.
Who's to say that trees don't walk whenever we're not around? Have you ever seen it?
You got me there, but to survive in the wilderness, you gotta meet the wilderness at its point. If you try to make the wilderness bend to you, well, then you'll just fail, and then you'll
Okay.
be kicked off the television show alone.
Okay. Well, okay. Maybe I can make the bear go to sleep.
Yeah, sure, definitely. Then we can painlessly put it out of its misery.
I don't. It doesn't. I mean, it looks pretty happy, but
Oh, come on.
yeah. Okay. So I would try that. I think I know what I would do. I will try to cast sleep.
How close do you have to get?
90 feet.
Damn.
Ooh.
So
I
we're
cast
gonna do
guidance
a
on
minute.
you.
All right, give me a. So you're gonna go to 90, and Chuck is gonna go to 120.
I'll keep up with her.
Okay, so give me stealth rolls,
No.
please.
It's rude of you to do better than mine.
I have a really
Honestly,
good.
it's very problematic of you.
I have a good stealth, but I rolled a nat 1, so I got a 5.
2 nat 1 stealth rolls.
+4 plus your D4 from my guidance, I think.
That
You step on a big stick and it makes a big snap, and the wind changes and it's coming right at you, or
Yeah.
coming right behind you, or whatever it is.
yeah.
Bear looks and sees you and wants to eat you and starts
Not a black
attacking.
bear, come on. Except
Yeah.
for a Mongolian black bear might.
Oh.
Season 5 of Alone.
It's foaming from the mouth. It
Oh my
looks,
god,
uh,
it's rabid.
Sorry, wait, we can't.
I'm not ready for any rabies.
it's got red eyes and one big
Ah,
scar.
it's a zombie bear.
Can you be a little more sensitive to Bachmann's rabies scare? Wait, and you're playing a Batman after your rabies scare?
Maybe that's my way of dealing with the trauma.
What that was his
You're allowed to make the
inspiration.
rabies joke and the bat joke. We are not.
Oh my god, Bachmann, did you get bit by the rat and you're telling your own origin story?
By the rat.
Or by the bat. Sorry.
You're Ratman.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're rat man. It's a positive thing now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna go in for more treatment, and then like, what do you mean my character's based on Batman? I would never do that.
No.
I have a phobia of bats now.
Who's Batman?
Who's Batman? Also, so initiative, Michael.
Yes, please.
I don't think I roll bardic inspiration for initiative. Whatever.
Let me see.
5.
Kill him.
Ability check, saving roll, or attack roll. I got a 18.
I have no idea what initiative is. It could be any of those things.
Rourke.
Okay, I'm gonna try to cast sleep. So the spell sends a creature into a magical slumber. Roll 5d8, and the total is how many hit points a creature this spell can affect.
Second time is up.
Level 1. Sleep is very good at level 1.
It is. It's very useful.
Since it's like so binary, it's like it's cool.
Yeah.
But then once people have more HP, you don't want to cast it because it just cannot work. Which is true of everything, I guess.
28 hit points worth of creatures.
Christ.
The bear falls down and goes to sleep.
Sleepy, sleepy.
Nice
We're done here.
And I give you a bear hug, and pick you up, and kind of spin you around and pat you on the back. Nice. That was good. Again, do not. How'd you cast so good? You're not
What do you mean?
practicing behind my back, are you?
No.
Okay. And I just like, I believe you, and I just kind of like jaunt off. And humanely slit the bear's throat as possible. Show Rourke how to tend to larger game, and hand Rourke our pack. Kind of get some sticks and tie the bear to it, and then kind of put. I assume he's heavier than our pack, and kind of throw it on my back and head on back with our 2 games we had. One's a squirrel, you know. I make sure, because I think it's very funny to hook the squirrel to Rourke, so you know we both got something, so that I can obviously be like, oh, we both helped out. You look at what she got, look what I got, which is funny because she did get the bear and I got the squirrel, but you know what?
That's classic dad move.
You guys are gonna make the lamest turducken ever.
Can we get
Squirrel.
sketches with the bear?
Oh, can I roll another survival to get some mushrooms or some Jennifer?
Ooh.
What are garlics and onions called in the?
Alliums.
Oh, and some alliums, please.
Do it. Roll it.
Okay, that is a 25.
You get those.
Sick. And I show Rourke the various mushrooms, alliums, and what have you.
Nice. You find some what is it? Dandelion greens.
Yeah.
You find what are the root
I
thingies
can't
that you
remember
could,
any
I
of
don't
them. And it was just came up in Alone we watched yesterday, and I don't remember.
What?
I think dandelion greens was definitely one.
Dandelion greens. Yeah. Was it old man's beard is good for things?
Mm-hmm.
We can eat calla lilies.
Chaga.
Chaga, yeah. A lot of mushrooms because those are easier to remember because mushrooms have really good PR.
They do.
They do.
They will kill you.
So
Are there any psychedelic ones?
Oh. I would tell her not to touch them.
with that good of a roll, there definitely can be.
All right, I would probably grab them and be like, "Don't eat these," and I'd wink.
Got it.
I'm lightly channeling my cousin, my second cousin, Rob. Shout out, Rob. Sorry that you are a Trumper now. That really sucks.
Damn.
So you are dragging, or you're carrying this bear,
Yeah.
and squirrel back into town, and
Yeah.
a unusual thing happens as you're getting into town. You see a caravan coming in.
What is this? New people?
I mean, probably one of those fartsy city folk coming out to experience the frontier, or maybe, I don't know, someone's come to yell at all Rex for the mine or something, or Granona.
Oh, Flintbeard.
I better go see Flintbeard to make sure she's okay after this.
Okay.
And as you're walking past, one of the carriage doors opens, and two people step out.
Who?
We'll find out
Goblins who have woken up.
Episode
They are
2.
Curveball, Michael. One person steps out.
And one
Can't
big
see the other
squirrel. We did it.
We did it.
That was so fun.
That was
Wow,
great.
I can't almost died immediately. Damn.
I can.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that was a good experience for me because I'm really not used to playing a squishy character. It has been a very long time.
It's been a long time.
I'm glad you put that thing to sleep because I took my armor. I unequipped all my armor
What?
on my character sheet. I was like, I'm not gonna have disadvantage on stealth. Fuck that.
Just throwing clothes off.
Because if you're like a warrior, right, you wouldn't gird yourself for
Right.
battle if you're gonna get like a freaking.
Yeah,
elk.
this is real.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Come
No,
on,
it's hardcore
everybody.
mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. The best stealth is the best AC is stealth. I don't know what I'm saying.
Yes. The best AC.
Is never getting attacked.
Yeah.
The best HP is AC.
That is.
That is true.
Yeah. The best healing is not getting hit. So that is definitely true. Wow. That was so fun. We definitely talked about it. It's like, yeah, we want to luxuriate. So I'm really glad that we got to get both of us in there, and I loved hearing your guys' side of it. And I'm sure we're gonna have. I mean, because Nika and I are related, so we instantly had our shit. So,
Yeah.
But I already feel like that Bachmann's character and I have been through a traumatic situation together.
found family. Wow.
So
Yeah.
I do feel like Celine will, because at first I think she would have tried to like be a little more reserved, but after you fight goblins with someone and
Get
you
enough
shot
sa-
with an arrow,
Yeah, get enough sausages in her, and
Yeah.
she's like,
Yeah.
I'm ready to spill my
Screech is gonna get Celine in a costume at some point.
Did you even think about how her name is Celine, much like Batman's girlfriend?
Who's
Whoa.
Batman?
Oh, I didn't think about that.
isn't that Selena?
Selena. Well,
It's very
yeah.
close.
It's
It's
close.
We don't
very
want to get
enough.
sued. We don't want to get sued.
yeah.
Yeah. No. People for Twitch and obviously for people listening in the future, the plan is to change our overlay a kissy, and once we get our art finalized, we don't want to rush our artist, especially because he got sick the other week actually. Is to have our faces and then our art and
Yes.
our some of our stats. We still don't trust you, motherfuckers, to have our entire character sheets because, as you know, we play good and fun. So sometimes we might not use a feature. You know what I'm saying? I did something that thaumaturgy can't do, and I said it, but like I thought it could do something else, and it couldn't do any of that. So there we go. But that sounds really fun. And then we have a couple other ideas down the road. But we wanted to definitely get into this and make this sort of a normal one, and not inundate y'all with all those changes. Obviously, we had the Leviathan stuff to ease you in, but God, I'm excited. Everyone's characters
Same.
are so cool and so hot.
Mhm.
This is like probably the hottest crew that we've ever created.
Checking
Good
off
for us.
very, very specific boxes.
Yes.
I'm
Mhm.
55
Archetype.
years old and huge.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're all. Everyone loves a daddy.
Yeah.
You were every boss that I had that I just wanted attention from. Hashtag, You're
No,
my
we-
papa.
We had this one of our meetings where Nika had to be like, it sure is weird how you're playing this character. Not judging anything weird up for me.
But then everyone else is so hot. They're so hot.
Yeah, I mean, we're using Justin again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I love my character. I might be in love with my character because of the art that Justin did.
Yeah, Jennifer was like, is it weird to be in love with your character?
She's my character and my wife.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm a cleric if you couldn't tell.
And I'm a sorcerer.
Hey, should we go with dice?
I would love to give
Oh,
away
Do
that.
we
yeah.
have dice cards?
I thought we got sent it. Or she
Did
said
she?
she was.
She might have.
If you don't have, I don't have it. Nika, do you have it?
Well, there's like a sheet, I think,
Oh, maybe we did.
that she just updates.
Oh, I don't ever fucking touch that. Whatever. We can still draw someone. Should we secretly do 2 and not tell them? Let's do it. I decided it. All right. We're going to do 2 this week because I don't think I can do anything wrong. And if you go to dieharddice. For 2 for campaign 2.
Oh, there we go. We got
And
it.
if they just give it not important. If there's an issue, we'll just take it.
Yes.
So every single week we give away dice. Starting next week, it'll probably be just a measly $50 worth of dice. Did you know that when we say free dice, we mean free premium diehard dice?
Yeah.
We don't just mean their rad $12 dice or their singular D20 dice. No. These are the sickest sets and maybe some information about some custom sets down the road. But if you go to dieharddice.com, you can enter the offer code dragons with an exclamation mark. If you're listening to this outside of April 2022 and on, maybe go to instagram.com/greetingsadventurers. Nika is the keeper of the dice code, so she always updates the Instagram to have the correct one if you're listening to this in a couple months. But you get 15% off your entire order, and then we get a kissy of that money back to us, so you get to help us and help yourself. And of course, that's ads, so don't sue me. But if you're here on Twitch, you have a few more moments. Now we're in the edit zone. We can say whatever we want.
Yeah, we definitely don't have codes.
Okay, we don't have codes.
We will get them though.
We will get them, most likely. The 2 winners tonight will just message you and be like, 1 sec, bro, don't worry about it. Like,
Or
honestly,
you
calm
can
down.
email, you can do the email us thing. That marginally works.
Mm-hmm. I upgraded to Windows 11. I hate it. Some of it's cool, but I hate it.
Don't do it.
Maybe my computer runs better. I have no idea.
I still run XP.
Yeah, never. Default rolling hills background.
I used to run a program called Windows Blinds on Windows 98 that made it look like Windows XP, so I could feel like I could run it.
It's so cool.
Who else played Ski Free?
You were always a nerd.
Oh man.
My God, yeah, little baby Bachmann modding Ski Free to put Mario in it.
Yes.
Okay, long enough. Closing up the dice bag. Draw, entrant. BioTorch 89. Congratulations. You win the theoretical dice. We will hopefully give you the code later. And Alien Clam. Congratulations. You also win the theoretical dice. I'm going to take a screen grab, but also if you can email info at dndpodcast.com. Does that still work? Or is it? It should.
Geeklyinc@gmail.com.
Geeklyinc@gmail.com, and just say dice codes to help us remember. We might still send them to you via Twitch, but we just don't have the codes right now.
Give us your username.
Yeah, say something only Alien Clam and Blowtorch 89 would know.
Yeah, do that.
It might just be easier to send it via Twitch. I don't know, but why do I not trust our audience? Why do I think they wouldn't do that? I know they wouldn't, but I'm a maniac. I can't help myself.
Excellent. Well, golly, if you want to get in touch with us, we're on Twitter. We're at Geekly Inc. or at D&D Podcast, and we're on Instagram at Greetings Adventurers. I'm at Thrifty Nerd.
Yes, and if any new people don't know, we do have a whole podcast network called Geekly Inc. Tons of different rad shows, from the Calls of Cthulhu, Monsters of the Week, podcasts about comics books, to frickin' internet device. There's something for you. You can also check me out playing Rime of the Frost Maiden, which is a published adventure every Thursday at 2 p.m. Or playing Vanguard of the Veil, a Monster of the Week podcast every single Monday at 8:45 p.m. Eastern.
Hell yeah.
Where can we find you? You didn't say.
And I also do a Naruto podcast. It's Naruto
guy.
Revuto. It's really good. Check it out. And you can find me on Twitter at Tim Lanning.
You can find me on Twitter at Jennifer Cheek.
You can find me at Nika_Howard. You can also find me on Sundays with the Cthulhu and Friends gang. I am streaming with them.
And
I just started this past weekend.
Wait, what? Really? That's rad.
Yeah, Ben has taken a little break, and so I am stepping in, and my character's name is Lilith. So
Oh,
That's
Frasier.
interesting. Dude,
Yeah. Oh my God. No, do play. I
bro,
love Lilith
if you're
Frasier.
playing Lilith from Frasier, well, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Well,
I've
Lilith.
never watched Frasier, but maybe I will have to.
Oh,
Oh,
Frasier's good.
damn.
We'll talk about
Get
this
on
off.
that.
Binge it.
Yeah, so you can watch us Sunday at 8:15 Eastern. And then you can find me on Instagram at the Nika Howard.
You can find me on Twitter at the Mike Bachmann. Roll for Streetwise very soon.
yeah.
Happening very soon. I've finally got a flight booked on the 5th, and we're going out there and getting that done.
Sick.
But for the next few weeks, Lane from Glass Beach does a Music Mondays, and they're going to be working on tracks from the album, so you can get a little bit of a sneak peek if you follow Glass Beach on Twitter and watch for those posts.
Cool.
That's exciting.
Oh, also, just because it's kind of brief, I'm doing a Book of Boba Fett show called Bounty Buddies. We've been doing it for Mandalorian, and Book of Boba Fett is, I wouldn't say good, but it's very weird. So that's really fun to talk about.
How'd you feel watching Yellow Jackets and Book of Boba?
I mean,
this
because
past
Yellow
week?
Jackets is like legit good.
Do you
and
kind of
Book
forget
Boba-
where one ends and the other begins?
Yeah,
Well,
I
no,
mean,
Yeah.
it's
it's
a little
that
Blizzard
one of the
shit.
characters is in it.
Yeah.
And
And
you're,
so
like,
it was
apparently,
just
like,
weird
almost
watching
the
her
same.
in
Yeah,
that.
she's playing
and
the
then-
exact same character.
This is David, maybe you can cut this out if you want to. Just for funsies, our local, since we're talking about side project stuff, our local game store finally bought some of our games.
Ooh.
That's
Because we
nice.
they saw us at that local event we did.
Uh-huh.
They bought some games and they like sold instantly.
What?
Amazing.
And then they like had us come in to do an event, and like it was like the biggest one that they've had, and
Michael!
no listeners, none
Dude,
of our
actually-
listeners.
Oh, that's awesome.
Michael,
Wow.
no,
So
you
cool.
actually should say something about, because that should be in this, because this is episode 1, baby. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So-
totally.
Yeah, drinks and
Record that.
daggers.
Put it in the
And then
episode.
so they bought like more boxes from us, and then they sold those.
Describe to people
And
what
they
Drinks
want
and
us
Daggers
to-
is, just in case.
Yeah.
And drinksanddaggers.com. It's a card game based on our wonderful show. And if you live in Rochester, they can't keep them on the shelves. Apparently they can everywhere else, but
Yeah.
around here, well, they
They
put
got
it in like a
plenty.
good spot, and people are just like yum 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 yum, and like
That's
they
amazing.
we're doing
So
our like
cool.
3rd reorder. I mean, it's
Damn.
10 games at a time or whatever, which is
Still.
Yeah.
still.
Yeah,
Well, you
congrats,
saw them
dude.
at a
Yeah.
much lower price.
Yeah.
Anyway,
People are buying them because they like it, you know.
Mhm.
Not 'cause it's
yeah,
cheap.
no, it's so cool that like, because like the event we did, it was just people sat around for like 3 hours and played our game, and we just helped them or whatever.
That's awesome.
And,
Yeah,
I saw you
everyone
guys'
got super into it.
Instagram post about it. I was like, that sounds fun.
Yeah,
So
it was weird.
cool.
Like
It was
I'd
random.
hope that any of those people become listeners, but I think it's really cool that they're not, and
Mhm.
they're still like getting the
Weird.
concept
Think
and
of-
really getting into it.
Right. Well, one guy like played it with a listener who lives in like Pittsburgh, and he's from here. And then he
Oh, yeah.
saw the event was happening at like his local game store, and he got super psyched. And he like ran out and got the game and just came and played it for 3 hours for no reason. So
That's so cool.
yeah, it was neat.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, I say it a lot. Thank God my friends are talented, so I don't have to lie to
Yes.
them about the things they create, because, Drinks and Daggers is like almost exactly the type of shit I love,
Yeah.
It's very
Add base
good.
building and you got me.
Excellent. All right. Well, that's enough plugging of stuff. We will see you all next week, and hopefully for a lot of weeks in the future.
Yeah,
But
another
it-
9-year campaign.
We're not leveling up
Nice.
next episode, but we will level up soon. We'll see you next week. Until then, keep it dicey.